Hey guys, so we are in the middle of our 6K sale, and I announced that there was not going to be a drop on Monday. And my idea was, while I was troubleshooting, bleh, all right, girlfriend needs more coffee. While I was troubleshooting various internet problems, coupon problems, download problems, blah, 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 I'd do some design work. Except that, no, that did not work out. Because my mind doesn't work that way. So I decided that I'd come in here and do some of the stuff in the studio and make some videos for some stuff that you guys have asked about. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do a video for that, and I'll do a video for that. Today, we are not going to be doing anything on our embroidery machine. We are going to be doing some finish work stuff. So today we are going to look at wristlet straps for in the hoop zip bags. So all of you guys recognize these Doomahichis right here. This is, and I just happen to have a nice little supply of in the hoop zip bags that I had already done for various drops. Woohoo! And I decided to show you guys how to do handles, the wristlet straps. And there's lots of ways to do this. I've got 3 prime examples ranging from super easy to a little bit more Gucci to, oh my God, what were you thinking? So the things that, and here, let me give you a look at the different kinds of handles or different kind of wristlet straps that I'm talking about. So there is one wristlet strap. And then if you want to dress it up a little bit more, there's another wristlet strap. And then if you want to go super fantastico, there is another wristlet strap. Okay, so let's talk about materials and tools and things you will need. The first thing that you will need is going to be these little clampy doohickeys right there. Those guys. And they come in a variety of sizes. These are 1 inch. And somewhere around here, I have 1.5 inch, and I even have some 2 inch. But most of, actually everything we are gonna do today used the 1 inch. And you're going, well, you call them Doomahichis. Is that a technical term? Why, yes it is. Actually, no, it's not. The ones that I got, and these are aluminum. So they're kind of lightweight and they're easy to crimp. So if you've got some hand strength issues or problems, these guys are pretty good. This is a hardware set. I got 50 of these. Country Brook Design hardware pouch. And the name is hardware set with key fob, or with keychain. And it comes with all of these, and then it also comes with 50 of these. And I use these sometimes, but not always. So you'll see various ways to do attachment. So in the hoop zip bag, I tell you, okay, take your 3/8 inch gross grain ribbon and attach your lobster claw. And that way your lobster claw will attach straight to this little crimp thingy, okay? Obviously you'll need lobster claws, and that's exactly what they're called when you go looking for them from various hardware sources. They are really honestly called lobster claws. And they also come in a variety of sizes. The ones I most frequently use are 3/8 inches, but you can also get 1 inch ones, 7/8 inch ones, all kinds. Know what size hardware you're going to be using and what size ribbons so that things match up. So you will need your hoop crimp. You will need, when you put your bag together, your lobster claw. For this one, you'll also need some decorative gross grain ribbon. For this one, I used marine mirror glitter vinyl and gloss grain ribbon. So let's take a look at each one of these and how I did this. Okay, we'll start with super easy. We always start easy. Okay, so for this type of handle, you will need to have done in the hoop your zip bag. Use a lobster claw for the attachment. Then you will need to use, for this one, just straight cotton webbing. And it comes in a variety of colors. You can also get nylon webbing. And the great thing about nylon webbing is because it's nylon, it resists dirt and fraying better. I like cotton webbing because it's soft on my wrist and I'm delicate and fragile. This is 1-inch cotton webbing. And I have cut a 10-inch strap. That's it. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have any frays that are gonna stick out, pull, or catch. If I do, boom. Because this one is cotton and it's an all-natural fabric, I can't singe or burn the ends, but on the nylon webbing, you can singe or burn the ends to keep it from unraveling at all. We're gonna fold it exactly in half and match our ends. We are gonna take this hardware crimp, and you see it's got spikies in it right there. That's gonna catch your, and then it's got a lip here. That's gonna catch your webbing and keep it from pulling out. We're gonna shove it all the way in. And then these are 1-inch glass breaking pliers. They are flat right here. And so there's no ribs, and they're 1-inch long. I've wrapped mine in duct tape because this aluminum is slightly fragile and I didn't want metal on metal scraping. So you take your pliers, you've got your cotton webbing in. I'm trying to make sure I'm all the way in. Okay, you put the hardware in your pliers like so. You put your cotton webbing in here, okay, and then you squeeze, okay. If you want to get 2 hands in there, you can. Yeah, there we go, okay. And if you think you've not squeezed enough, you can come back and squeeze again. There we go. And there's our little strap, all cinched down, nice and tight. It's not gonna pull out. And then all we do is attach it with our lobster claw, and voila. That is the simplest, easiest wristlet strap you can possibly do, okay? Super easy, okay? So that one is the easy one. Let's go a little bit more Gucci. Let's bling it up a little bit. Woohoo! So same deal. I've got my cotton webbing. And for this one, I'm using 1.5-inch cotton webbing. And I've taken a piece of 1-inch gloss grain ribbon. And you can either wonder clip it, you can pin it, or you can spray adhesive it, or you can use Stitch Witch or Quilter's Edge. Okay, if you've ever used either one of these products, they work fine too. What you will do is you will take one of your adhesive types and adhere it to the back of the ribbon. Then you will line the ribbon up on your webbing. You'll let it cool or dry, whichever one. Then you'll run it through the sewing machine, and you want to put two seam lines. One about 1/8 of an inch in from the ribbon on this side, and one about 1/8 of an inch in from the ribbon on this side. Okay, and so that you don't have to watch me on the sewing machine, I have already done that one here. This one is a 1-inch piece of webbing, and I used 3/8 inch gloss grain ribbon. I did a 1/8 inch seam in and a 1/8 kind of sorta inch seam in. You can see on the back, okay? Then all you do is just like the super easy one, you fold over, you make sure you don't have any hairs or threads sticking out. You take your hardware, you put it in your jaws, just like so, blah, 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 blah. And then you shove it in, you seeing? And you squeeze, and you squeeze. And if you need to readjust and squeeze again just to make yourself feel better about it all, you do that, do. And then you attach. And there you go, okay? Now, if you've planned ahead super a lot, and obviously it's me, so I have not planned up a super a lot, you don't even have to do the lobster claw. You can, on the zip bag, when you're doing the ribbon attachment, you can, instead of using a lobster claw or D-ring, you can use this little piece of hardware right here. My only word of caution is trying to get your pliers, if this is already attached to your ribbon like this, trying to get your pliers around here to attach your webbing. All right, and I told you I was going to show you one more, and that is my Ms. Marvel bag, my Captain Marvel bag. This one I decided that I didn't have enough stress in my life this morning, so I decided to work with mirror glitter vinyl, and we all know this stuff does not glide on your embroidery machine at all. So it's really not going to glide on your sewing machine at all. I am not going to do this strap again, but I will tell you how I did it, okay? How is that fair? Because this one was okay. I took 10 inches by 1 inches of marine glitter vinyl, and I cut it twice. I did 1 by 10. Well, here, I can do this part, okay? So I used my ruler and my roto cutter, and I cut myself 2 pieces of 1 inch. Well, this is going to be 1 by 12. I'll cut it down later, or I probably won't. And then once I cut both of the pieces of mirror glitter vinyl, I put them together ugly side to ugly side with some basting spray. Okay, so just like this. Then, woohoo! Then I took some 7/8 inch cross grain ribbon. Okay, 7/8 inch, and I cut it to 10 inches. Actually, this one would need to be 12, and then I used the iron to bias fold it, just cut it in half, okay? Then I used, I did that twice, 2 pieces of 10 inch, 7/8 inch cross grain, ironed along the center so that it's kind of bias cut. Remember, this is already stuck together with 505, spray bond, what have you. Then just like you're doing the binding on a quilt, if you've ever quilted, I lined up the mirror glitter into the crease of the cross grain ribbon, and this you can't pin. This you can't pin. You could probably spray baste it, but you can't use, because this is mirror glitter and it's vinyl and it'll melt, you can't use the Stitch Witch. So I used Wonder Clips, and I went through and I did the left side and I did the right side, but here's the trick on this one. After I got it all pinned up and tried to do the first stitch on it, this mirror glitter vinyl caught on my needle plate on my sewing machine. So again, just like I do on embroidery, I had to pull out the ultra thin sulky, and I had to put sulky down on my needle plate to get this to glide. Once I did this side, I came back around, did the exact same thing, ironed this with a perfect half fold, lined it up, put my Wonder Clips on, put down my sulky, ran it through the sewing machine with a 1/8 inch seam right over both layers of marine glitter vinyl and the cross grain ribbon inside and out. And that got me this handle. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. If you are retailing, if you're a maker for sale, this is probably more time than you want to spend on a wristlet handle. I'm gonna use this for when I have to run to the store and all I want to take is my ID, a little bit of cash, and my cell phone, because this is like the perfect tiny little size rather than the big suitcase I carry. And I might even keep this in my purse with those things in it so I can rip it out. So what else was I gonna tell you? That's the wristlet handle and the different ways you can do a wristlet handle. Ta-da! If you have questions, hit me up on YouTube or in the fan group if you're in the fan group. And so I'm trying to make this look pretty and I can't. If you're looking for any of these in the hoop patterns, you can find them at stringtheoryfabricart.com. And remember, we're having our half off sale, but in order to get the half off coupon code, you gotta join the fan group. All right, hopefully later today I can do some cross-body straps for you and show you the different hardware you can use on that. And then definitely later today I'm gonna show you how to wrap a canvas board. So talk to you later. Bye.